Hi there, it's Katie again. Today's topic is something that comes to me from a lot of different people and questions I've received on Twitter, YouTube, as well as some on my website. And the question isn't always a question, but it's something that people are concerned about, and it has to do with how do I talk to my parents about my eating disorder and how do I talk to my friends about it. And usually, in my experience, this doesn't usually come out of, hey, I just want to talk to people about it. Who wants to listen? It's more from a place of they're making things more difficult and I don't think they know. Or I think they know and they're acting weird and I just like to get it out. So today, what my plan kind of is for this video is I'm going to give you a little sneak peek into how I actually talk to parents when they come into my office. And usually, when I see a client, even if you're over 18, it's not like your parents have to be involved in the therapy, but I always recommend that if you live with them, if you see them often, that they're involved somewhat so that they can help you out at home and when you're there, especially for holidays and stuff like that, when we go over to our parents' house, so that they're prepared and better able to manage and help give you more support when you need it. Does that make sense? So I'm kind of going to switch gears and I'm going to talk just like I would talk to a parent. And you can either take notes and use the information that I give on this as a way and a means to share with the friend or your family, or you can sit them down and have them watch this video. You know them best. You know how they'll respond best. You know what will help get your point across. And you may not like the words I use to describe it. And you may want to say your own things about it. But this can at least get people talking. Because like I always say, the more we keep things secret, the more power they have over us, right? A lot of times we go over to a friend's house and all we think about is, oh my gosh, I think she knows. I think she knows. She's not saying anything. Or, oh my God, Dad is watching me eat again. He's making sure I finish everything. He's making my life miserable. Keeps telling me that I need to eat it all. I mean, there could be a ton of situations where things are made a little bit harder by not having this conversation. So this is how it goes when parents come into my office. Now, I know that you're really concerned about your child. I know that you really care about her and you're worried about her well-being, but know that she's in good hands. You spend the most time with her, and so I would encourage you most of all just to be supportive. I know you're trying to, and I know that a lot of things that you do tend to irritate her, and there are a couple things that I would tell you to, even though you're going to think and you're going to want to say it, to hold back. And those are things like, have you eaten today? How much did you eat? Let's all eat together. You need to eat exactly what I eat. Anything revolving around food in a specific manner, I don't want you to hover and hone in on her and focus on her at meal times. I don't want you to hassle her about what she ate. I want you to address it in a different way. And I know you're thinking, but I need to say something. I have to do something. I know there's a problem. I know that she's not eating, or maybe she's binge eating. I know that something's wrong. I can't just sit back and let her do that to herself. But what I would like you to do is to breathe for a minute and think, she's trying to get help. It's a slow process. I know we wish it would change overnight, but problems don't happen overnight and things don't get resolved overnight. I know you know that for your life. There's things that you maybe tried to stop doing, like I tried to stop chewing my nails or I tried to stop drinking soda. It's hard. You can't just cut cold turkey. So it's a progression. Things that you can ask, and I would encourage you to ask, how'd your day go? Is it stressful? Are you following your meal plan? Have you talked to your therapist? Have you talked to your dietitian? Are things going well? And the most important, what else can I do? Is there anything you need from me? I'm always here to listen. Those are some really constructive things that you can do. And we want to open the door for more conversation. You don't want to force it. And you don't want your daughter to feel like you're just hounding her. Because what that does is it makes us retreat more. It makes us worry. And then we think that all you're noticing, all you care about is the food. And like I've talked to you a little bit about before, it's not about the food. It's actually about managing our emotions in a more healthy and constructive way. The food is just the product that we focus on instead of the emotions, if that makes sense. So hopefully that helps a little bit And that can ease a little of the stress because, like I said, the worst thing we can do is just hound them because they'll retreat. And then they won't come out of their bedrooms, they won't talk to you, they won't come over. And we really want to engage. We want to get more information. We want to be there to support. Other questions that we can ask, I know dads, it's really difficult for you, especially because it's your daughter and it can be uncomfortable, and just eat your food. A lot of dads I know have that feeling like, just eat your food. What's the problem? But things that you can say that might feel more comfortable for you are things like, hey, how'd that class go you're taking? Or, hey, do you want to go out with me and grab a snack? Or, hey, do you want to kick the ball around? I mean, there's things you can do the same that you used to do when they're younger to interact with them on a different level, to talk about what's going on in their day or in their life and how things are going. You don't have to ask the deep questions. You don't have to get into how things went with their therapist if you don't want to. But I would just encourage you, try not to focus on the food because that's all she's focusing on right now. Try to focus on other things in her life that she's working on and just ask if there's anything else you can do. I hope that helps a little bit. I know it's a difficult it's difficult to bridge the gap between parents and their children, especially when they're suffering from eating disorders. But I hope that helps start a conversation, because the one thing we don't want to do is not talk about it. So continue to talk, continue to ask questions. If you have trouble, or let's say you need more information, feel free to comment, subscribe to my channel. I give out a lot of information, and also the girls give a lot of comments that can really be helpful for you to understand what they're experiencing so that you can be better equipped to be supportive and not intrusive. It's a tight balance. I know it's really difficult to live in that little in between, but we'll work on it. And let me know if there's anything else that you want me to cover. Just like I said, subscribe, check out my website, katiemorton.com, and we'll keep working together because we need everybody involved to give us the great support system to get a healthy mind and a healthy body.